Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, this is going to be one of those unplanned videos, but a rather powerful one. Okay, I, uh, I really, I really had to make this video, and I'll tell you. Okay, see, right now the time is you can't see the time. It's 2:44 in the morning. It's night, whatever you call it. 30th November 2022. Now, as I'm making this video, you can see me. I've told you the time 2:44. But what you cannot see, I will just tell you, and then I'll tell you why I made this video. But please do pay attention. Uh, don't forward this thing. Pay attention to this video. Okay. Now you see me. I'm making this video. It's 2:44 in the night. Whatever. It's quiet. Can't hear any noise. Okay. Now when you see me, you just see. Oh, nice. Look at the background here. Nice computers. This side you can't see, but there are many books. My library. You think, wow, what a life, man, YouTuber. Okay. Um, but what you cannot see is I got up at around, I think, 11ish, okay, 11 in the morning. And then after I got ready, uh, took the scooter for repair, came back home. Then, I changed, took the scooter for repair, came back home. Then after that, I decided to go to the gym. Then I had to take the other scooter for service and wash. But then they made me wait. Then I went for one place, couldn't go, second place for washing. Finally went two, three, four places and finally came back. Okay. Then after that, obviously, I finished my walk. Then wife told me, oh, okay, we need to buy some things for the house. And, you know, my baby is sick. My baby is currently sick. Okay. So I said, okay, I will go. That ended up taking another 1.5 hours. Okay, came back tired because I'm fasting. The whole day I'm doing. After I wake up until 9 in the night, I don't eat anything. Okay. Then after that, I had my VIP client, and this is where the story starts. One of my kind of important clients, and we are transitioning towards helping him achieve a personal brand for a new job. Okay. So what was supposed to be a casual call ended up being like one, two, three, four, five. I think five, nearly 5 sessions, and each session pays me. So 5 sessions. Okay. And I'll tell you, when I do my sessions, one session, just one, is exhausting. And I was tired, plus I'm fasting, plus I finished my exercise, plus I did all these things, which is not part of the plan of every day. And I finished not one session, which is exhausting. But then he took 2 sessions, and then he took 3 sessions, 4 sessions. And my sessions are not like sitting like a psychologist and saying, oh, yes, yes, okay, okay. No, it is very intense. It is very, very intense. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of arguments, there's a lot of strategy. It's very, very exhausting. Very exhausting, let me tell you. It's not for the faint hearted. And I did 5 sessions. Normally, after one, I'm tired. And that when I'm not fasting, and now it's fine. Okay. After he finished all this, finally it was time for me to break my fast. I'm hungry, right? So I ate food. Okay, I ate. Now, if you know what happens if you eat after extended period, obviously you feel sleepy, right? Okay. So now the problem here is not I ate less. I didn't eat too much because I knew I'd feel sleepy. But I was mentally exhausted. Exhausted is an understatement. I was tired. I couldn't think. I'm telling you, I opened my iMac. I'm looking at the various tabs. I'm looking at my notes. I have, I finished 2 videos before this. Each one was 20 minutes, one was 10 minutes. And it has taken me 24 hours to prepare and edit for these videos. And this is the third one. So I have everything ready, and I sat down on my chair I think literally for 1.5 hours, I'm sitting, I'm waiting to get into the zone. I'm like, I'm just like this. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, I put on the camera and I'm like, I just couldn't. Finally, as I was sitting, really, as I was sitting, I was like, I'm sitting and looking at it. I'm like, oh man, I'm just too exhausted. And the same outfit that I was wearing, I went, lights are on. I just finished food and I kept it in the kitchen. I didn't finish eating the whole thing. I couldn't. So exhausted. I lay on the bed. Next thing you know, I just blank, just knockout. I finally opened my eyes, struggling to open my eyes because, the thought is, man, I have to finish my work. I have to finish my daily videos. I woke up halfway. I was like, oh, I'll do my videos now. I went back to sleep. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking. I'm telling you a fact. Again, I opened my eyes again. I was like, you're in that semi REM state where you can actually think and actions, but you can't move. You're paralyzed. So I was struggling to wake up. I was struggling. I think I did this 3-4 times. Woke up and crashed again. Woke up. Okay. Finally, I think around the fourth or fifth time, finally I was like, hey, can I get up? Can I get up? I was like this. Finally, I woke up. I woke up. I was like, okay, if I have coffee, I can't sleep the whole night. Okay. And then it disrupts my next day. Plus, tomorrow I have, the scooter. Plus, I have AC servicing. Plus, my baby is sick. I told you all these things. And, I obviously have my appointments and all that. So I was like, oh man, I need to finish these videos. So I walked, I psyched myself. I was walked up and down, walked up and down. And finally I said, okay, nothing doing. Let's make the video. Thankfully, I finished one video. I finished the second. I finished that. Now, after I finish this, I will have my food again. And then by the time I upload this video, I think all these videos, I think it would take around, it's going to be like 2:51 now. It'll be 3, by the time I finish food, 3:30, 4. I think I'll finish by 6 in the morning. 6 or 6:37 in the morning. I'd have finished it. Okay. Now, why am I sharing this with you? My client asked me a question which was very, very powerful. Very powerful. As we are sitting, and I told you the intense session for 5 hours, that back and forth, back and forth. He respects me. He absolutely respects me. He respects my expertise. He believes in me. Unless you believe, you will not invest your time, effort, and money with me. It's a very training, mentoring, coaching is a very intense process. You either trust the person 100% or nothing. So he asked me a very powerful question. He was like, Loy, he called me Mr. Loy, Sir Loy, whatever. There are a lot of people who don't take your coaching. A lot of people who don't take your coaching. But they end up with very high salaries. Okay? And then there are people like me who take your coaching. But we are struggling to get a job. Why? That was one question. The second one was, there are a lot of people whose profile is not as good as mine, who have not been through this intense coaching training that you give me, interview coaching, presentation, personal branding, all this. There is the guy, one of his own colleagues, his friends, zero personality, doesn't know how to talk, CV is unprofessional, nothing. Okay. In less than 2 days, he got a multinational company, major, in 2 days. He started to apply. He just applied. In 2 days, he not only got the interview, he was confirmed. In 2 days, interview process and the job offer. And he was offered, I think, 50% more salary. And it's a very big company, very big position. And today he's earning a very big salary. no personality, nothing. And his skill level is same as this guy. His education same as this guy. Everything is same. Only difference personality. And obviously he is not as good as this guy in terms of speaking. I'm not praising because he's my client, but obviously he's not up to the mark. So he asked me, this guy is not as good as me. He is not the same. He can't express talk. He's very shy. But in 2 days, he got a job. While for me, so his question was, isn't it all about luck? That's a fact, right? Isn't it all about luck? There are so many people who just apply and get a job. I have a client, actual client, who paid me money for my coaching. And as he paid me, he applied for a job. After he paid me, he applied for a job. And in the evening, he got called for an interview and next day got a job. Just imagine, few hours, paid me money. Within an hour, applied. He still applied. I told him, don't stop. And next day he got a job. So luck. Okay. So now the second question he asked me is, isn't it all about luck? Then why are we working hard? I listened to what he had to say. And, this is not about convincing you about luck or hard work. In fact, when he asked me this, he sincerely had, he asked me a very legit question. And he has been going through a lot of challenges in his life. Otherwise also, there's a lot of personal things which I don't want to highlight. Like a normal person. Now, I could feel the pain. I could feel the pain inside because, when you get rejected, it hurts, right? I listened. I thought about it. And now, before I give you my answer, you can put your comments down below and you tell me what is your version, what is your answer. But I'll give you mine. Okay. And don't let my answer affect you. You can say something different, no problem. This is what I told him. I said, we as human beings, we always, if we are here, we'll always look at, oh, this guy is getting so much. Oh, that guy is so happy. Oh, this guy is girlfriend or wife, so beautiful. We'll always look at people who are better than us, people who earn more than us, people whose lives are, much more comfortable. But we never look at someone who is suffering more than us. Like, for example, now I'm a YouTuber, okay? I get, say, 500 views, 1,000 views a video. Obviously, I'm going to look at somebody, shit, man, that guy got 10,000 views a video. I'm earning $500 a month. He's earning $5,000 a month. Now, don't you think I aspire to be like him? Yeah, of course, because he's better than me. But instead, do you think if I'm getting 1,000 views and earning $500 a month, I look at someone who has 10 views and earns $5 a month, will I look, oh, you're getting $5? Sheesh, man. Should I also get low? No, I'll always look at someone better. And trust me when I say this, see, I told you, right now it's 2:57 now. I'm doing work at night. I put up these videos, I get hardly any views. Hardly. But then someone else posts about crypto. Some females just show juggling their breasts, and some gamers are there. They get 1 million views. They make around $50,000, $100,000. And not everyone is like bad, or there are some legit YouTubers, like they show you eating food, they show you travel blogs. They're making $50,000, $100,000. Okay, they're making a lot more. I know of one particular YouTuber, I will not give you his name. He's not only in his 20s, hardly 20s. He is not only a millionaire, he's Indian. He has married an ultra hot, beautiful, educated, successful woman who's from a very rich family. And now he is not only a successful multi-million-dollar YouTube channel, he also has his wife's business, that is father's game. His luck is perfect. And now he's planning to, I don't know, maybe migrate to USA or Europe or whatever West. His life is made. He's only in his 20s. Now, 20s, imagine, wouldn't you want that? In fact, my wife has this habit of buying the lottery ticket. She told me one person in a village got this $1 million lottery, something big prize. In fact, if you see my videos, I've told you, the lady used to massage my feet, my legs and hands, my body. Um, she is older than me. She got a multi-millionaire husband, multi-millionaire, huh? And today she has purchased a house. He has bought her lately. He bought her a yacht, and they're planning to buy a hotel, and all this on her name. I don't know what, he worships her. Her life is so happy now. She literally puts updates on Facebook. She's older than me. Just imagine, her life changed. Now, I gave you so many incidents of people who are lucky. Okay, lottery tickets, job. Some people just applied and got a job. YouTuber. Uh, my even love life, and so many things. Now we always look at someone better than us, right? But do we anytime look at someone? He lost his arm. He got paralyzed. He got a job and then was terminated. His company shut down. He's not getting a job for. I know people who have not got a job for 11 years. In fact, my stepfather, who worked dedicatedly for a company for 25 years, even though I hate that man, but I'm just giving you the part of the story. 25 years he dedicated to one company. After he got terminated, for the next 20 years, he never got a job. Never. Till this date, he has not been offered even a receptionist job. It was not that bad, but times changed. My mother, hardworking, gave her heart and soul, very enterprising, even though she's not a perfect mother, very enterprising. She got cheated and lost her life savings. In the 80s, she was worth millions, 80s, from zero to millions. But today, at the age of 60, bankrupt. Do we look at people more unfortunate than we don't? We don't look at someone who has been through a divorce, who's suffering. We don't look at someone who has lost everything. We don't look at people who lost all their money in the mortgage crisis, in the cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme, in disasters, in floods, famines, earthquake, everything they lost, floods, they lost their life savings. Do we look at all this? The people suffering in Pakistan with floods, maybe China, COVID, destroyed their family, maybe Philippines, earthquake and floods, maybe India, some fire or something, communal violence. Do we look at all this? No. We'll only look at someone better than us. So in the same way, even my client is looking at people only better than him. And he asked a legit question. Is it any use we're working so hard? Or should we just depend on luck? And this is the answer I gave him. The answer which I started this video with. I told him, there are many YouTubers who get more money than me. There are many YouTubers who are more successful, who started I start my channel now 12 years, hardly 50,000 subscribers here. There are people who started their channel just hardly 1 or 2 months ago, some girls and guys I know here on the island. They've already crossed me. They've already got 100,000, the first, that button from YouTube. They're earning, I earn maybe $500 a month. They get, I think, $5,000 a month. That also here, it's very big. Brands are signing up with them. Who would want to sign up with me? You think it doesn't hurt me? You think I don't feel anything? Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Still working, right? Don't you think I should also depend on luck? Why do bother? Yeah, just luck. When it has to happen. Why don't I buy lottery tickets? Maybe I'll win. Luck. I'm working right now. My wife is sleeping. I'm sleeping in this room. My wife sleeps separate. I don't sleep with. After marriage, we have not slept together. She sleeps separate. I sleep separate. Now, am I asking for pity? Oh, poor Loy. No. This is the life I chose. I want this life. I'm working. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. Yes, I'm not a multimillionaire. Yes, I'm not world famous. Yes, I'm not a super celebrity. Yes, I'm a small channel. but I'm happy. I'm not saying this just for the sake of the video. Happy. It's I'm living the dream. Would it be better if I had a million? Oh yes, of course. Why not? I'd be lying to you if I tell you who'd who'd say no to a million or billion. Fine, man. I'll take it with open arms. That's why when people say, "Oh, you're a terrorist sponsored channel or BJP or Qatar sponsored you to speak against you," please sponsor, yeah, please. Why I'll say no? But the reality of life is this: some people will be lucky, most will be unlucky. Some people will be born with a silver spoon up their ass in a lap of luxury, most will not. I had a terrible childhood, horrific childhood. My wife had a decent childhood, but not rich. My daughter has a perfect, more or less perfect childhood. So now, who should be blamed? See, if you want to live your life based purely on luck, live that way. Don't blame anyone for it if things don't work out your way. I know people who literally buy a lottery ticket every single month or week or whatever, full. They're waiting for that lucky break. And there are people who win, who just win. And then there are the rest of the millions of people who 30 years, 50 years, and they die, they never win. But we never hear about them. We hear about the rare one. Like we know Oprah, we know Elon, we know Jeff Bezos, we know, uh, the legends, Mike Tyson. We hear about this person won the Oscar, and uh, because it's not every day that it happens, it's a rare thing. This person won a lottery of millions. And then we hope we are like them. But we don't consider the statistics that one in a billion or one in a generation. Triple H, Undertaker, Michael Jackson. But how many are like that? Now, I give you this example of this guy told me that his friend or colleague or whatever, in 2 days he got confirmed a job, 50% more salary, and he was not even bothered of searching, and he got a multinational number one in the world or in his industry. How many do you know like this? Do we take luck as the standard? Like, if that is the case, then why am I working? I'm hungry right now. I want to eat. But if I eat, I'm going to feel tired and sleepy again. Do I have to sit in late night and make another video? No, it is my goal. It is my passion. It's my priority. It is my focus. It is the amount I want to earn. It's everything. I don't do this for the $500. I do it because I love what I do. I'm passionate. I believe in what I do. My brand. World will not believe. I believe. I don't give a damn what the world believes. Me. Even this fasting that I'm doing, 12 to 16 hours, I don't give a fuck anyone believes. I lost those extra pounds. I'm at 69 kilos now. Healthy. I was at 125, came down to 80, okay, 80, 83. Then I shot up. I bought it down 69. Am I doing it for world appreciation? No. Do for me. Now, will I get lucky and get six packs abs? No. I was not born with the genetics. See, I shared the video of Nick Vujicic. You can Google search Nickvyuc. Wait, let me give you his exact spelling. Nick, yeah. Nickvujic. Google search that guy. He's born without arms and legs. He not only created a very successful speaking career, created a business empire, and now he has a beautiful wife, and he has, I think, 3, 4 children or 5 children. Imagine a guy with no hands, no legs from childhood. Now, do you call him lucky? Is he lucky? Or do you think he worked towards his luck? If he's lucky, then what? No hands, no legs is luck? Question, right? Is he lucky? It's very easy for us to cherry pick. He's lucky. Fuck, he got a job in 2 days. He got a job in 21. What about the millions who don't get jobs here? You can say, Oh, I know this guy, but I don't know who is unemployed. I don't know. I know why I'm not getting like him. Because you're not him. Right place, right time, right person, right everything. I can ask why I'm not Elon Musk. Why I don't have billions. Why I was not born in a good family. Why my stepfather abused me. Why my real father left me. Why my mother was never there for me. Why I was abused. Why I was tortured. Why I was raped by my own uncle. Why I was made to suffer first 20 years of my life. I can ask, right? Why I was born with ADHD. I didn't ask for it. Look, you can you can't control external factors. You can only control what is in here. You can only control you. One person can see a beautiful girl and appreciate. One other person will see a beautiful girl and want to approach. One other person will see a beautiful female and, you know, whistle and tease her and sexually ask innuendos. Another person will maybe sexually try to harm. So one person, one girl, no, 4, 5 people, one girl, but so many different ways to behave, right? Same with the opportunity, right? One guy look at the opportunity, he is lazy. One guy look at the opportunity, he'll apply. One guy look at the opportunity, he will be prepared for it. One guy will just give a fuck to it. One guy might use his godfather for it. But can we control outcomes? I wish we could control outcomes. Because if we could control the outcome, I would want $1 billion. I would want to be the most viral guy in the world. I would want to be the most powerful, successful, everything. White, Gora, passport, citizenship, properties in 10 countries, and travel in a private jet, and sit with Dana White and Mike Tyson and speak on CNN and meet Mark Zuckerberg and, Donald Trump. And if I could dictate terms, be in the most luxurious villa, have properties, never work, never be bothered for a single day, wouldn't you want your dreams to come true? We all know we can't control outcomes. We can only control us. I felt the pain that my client had because I genuinely care about him. And he's not a bad person. And yes, his question is legit. Shouldn't we just go with luck? But my response is you need to prepare yourself to be lucky. When you prepare yourself 100%, give everything you got, luck will meet you at some point. Opportunity will meet you. Maybe not 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 9 months, 10 months, 1 year. We don't know when you'll hit the jackpot. Or maybe you'll never hit also. But that doesn't matter. What matters is you gave it your all. You gave it your 100%. At the end of the day, whether I become a millionaire or not, whether I become viral or not, whether successful or not, whatever, I will continue giving my 100%. There are people who are told, Loy, why don't you improve your production? Why don't you get girls with tits? And why don't you do some viral? Sorry, man, no. Stick to my values and I'm comfortable with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy that happiness should be there. What's the point of telling a girl or this thing, just do this because others are doing? In that case, how many girls are doing OnlyFans, showing their vagina and their naked breast and masturbating and having sex and making big money? Shouldn't all the girls go for that? Shouldn't everyone give up their dreams and never forget? That doesn't mean you will achieve success, but you have a life worth living. For me, it's not about, guaranteed success. I have seen enough and more failures in my life. There are times I put up a video where I give my heart and soul to really help someone to improve, but it bombs. So does that mean I stop? No, I'll go on. Do I know if I'll be successful or viral or millionaire? I don't know. And I don't care. If I get it, great. I don't. Just as you and I don't know the future, man. You don't know whether your career will be relevant, your education will matter. I don't know whether I'll be relevant after 2, 3 years. Maybe, like, trends. People say, "Hey, who the fuck wants to see this ugly tattooed old man?" A disaster can destroy your house, fire, lightning, an accident can make you lose your hands, get paralyzed. Anything can happen, right? I'm watching this movie of this boxer. What's his name? The current movie I'm watching. It's called Bleed for this. It's a true story where this guy Vinny, his name is Vinny. What's his name? Vinny Paz. He successful world champion. One fine day, car crashes, breaks his neck, and the doctor tells him, "I'll fuse it. Others you'll get paralyzed." He said, if you fuse it, can I do boxing?" He said, "No, you can't." He said, "No, then don't fuse." They drill 4 holes. They put a metal plate. It's called a halo, and he has to allow it to heal. And then after it heals, he has to strengthen himself. But if he gets hit again, he will break. But he comes back and he wins. Now, how many people you know after they had an accident, broke their neck, could make a comeback? How many people? He might be one in million or billion, right? So do you call him lucky? Then if you call him lucky, then the accident was good luck, right? You see how our mind plays games? I'll just conclude by telling you this much. Stop looking at other people. Stop looking at other people's success. Stop looking at other people's failures. You look at you. How I look at it is Loy yesterday, Loy today, Loy tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Where I was yesterday, fine. I improve and get better today. Where do I want to go? What do I need to reach there? Every step of the way, I take one step. That's it. Can I control the outcome? No. Am I guaranteed success? No. Can I fail? Absolutely. Will it be a mistake? Most probably. So, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to sit down and say, "Oh, good luck will come." So, chuma. No, I'm sorry. That's not me. At least that's not me. I will continue to invest in myself, study, learn, prepare myself, educate my mind, even though I'm not sure whether it'll be worth anything. I'll continue making these videos. I'll continue uploading content, even if I'll not get viral, even if I may not make millions of dollars on YouTube. I'm blessed with what I have, and I'll do the best with what I have. The world around, you be happy, you make your millions or you lose your billions. I will control only what I can control. My mind, my thoughts, my body. Until the day I feel I can't, and that's the day I say, in our world, it's good being here. That's all I want to share with you guys. Anyway, let me know, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Because this was a very personal, very important personal video that I wanted to make. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.